Today's episode is brought to you by Honey. Honey, if you're trying to save money on the internet, Honey is the way to do it. Also, today we're brought to you by Hello Tushy. Do you have a butt? Does it have a hole? Then this is a product for you. We'll talk about all that in a hot sec. Now let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody. It's time for Ghost and Crendor.
Ghost and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4-hour recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's the Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cats and Crendor in the morning. Yeah. What? Sound like you were getting electrocuted, kind of, but then you worked your way through it.
That's kind of just how the world works.
I hear that. Yeah, you just everything's a little shocking, and you just work your way through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How profound of you.
It's shocking when you realize that we've almost been doing this podcast for 8 years.
Is that true? Is that how long I forced you into servitude?
It's I was just checking here, and I know it's always around November when we started doing this, and I remember because we did Saints Row, and then we made our first Saints Row episode.
We were like, why do we even need to play a game?
Yeah, it was make a podcast. That was all the rage back then.
Right. Podcasts were all the rage. It has not improved since. In fact, podcasts, even since then, just gotten worse.
Yes. Well, here it is. It's November 19th, 2012. So we still got a week or so.
Yeah, we have time. Next Thursday, not this Thursday, but the Thursday after will be our eighth anniversary. Where are our gifts? Why is no one sending us anniversary gifts?
Yeah. Where are they?
Where are our anniversary gifts? What do you get for the 8th anniversary?
I don't remember. We did that one podcast 2 years ago about there's the metal anniversary, the wood anniversary.
Whatever. I don't know what is going on, but I typed in I'm not going to judge people. I'm not going to judge. The first two images, maybe this image search is based on what I like. I don't know what it is. But I typed in 8th anniversary gift. And the first image is, I'm gonna describe it to people, but I'm going to send it to you.
All right.
The first image is this naked woman in a snake necklace, Crendor.
Oh, I just typed it in and got that too.
Oh my God. Saying. This naked woman in a snake necklace, which is, I don't know why she's naked, when on the same page, 3 pictures down, she's clothed again.
Yeah, but
it's her in clothes, and then there's 3 pictures of her just bare ass naked, and I don't know, I don't know why. I don't know why that's the way it is.
I don't know either.
My God.
Were they dude, we hit top of the search rankings. Can you do the same thing, but just covering your boobs? All right, great.
Now, I'm just going to say, what if you're a lady who has, larger boobs?
Right.
This necklace is unusable for you. This necklace would, stick out and you, point people with it. That's all I'm saying. It just doesn't this necklace doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't seem like a very good necklace.
Well, if you click on her name, she has a billion different necklace things.
This is her?
It's her.
Maria Yoncheva is actually the person who makes them and the model?
Yeah. She's from
Why is
Bulgaria.
all of her jewelry snake-based?
I don't know, but she's got 5 stars across the board.
I'm starting to think that she might be a witch. All of her necklaces are basically things that you would see witches in The Witcher wear. That's pretty much everything she's wearing. But you know what? The more I scroll down, the more I'm like, I don't know what fantasy universe this woman's from, but I love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's very unique.
You know what? That's generous. I scrolled down to the bottom of page 1. There's one called Body Necklace, Statement Necklace. That is, I don't know who that's for.
I mean, she's just telling you what it is. Body necklace.
I don't know. That's like if you combined a bib and a tie.
That's art. Yeah, it's
It is something, all
a
right.
bib and a tie. That's just casual business.
Oh, this is this woman's Etsy store. Oh, girl, get it. I thought this was just some weird, like...
No,
I
those
don't
are
know.
Etsy. So I'm saying
It's
she's
the
got
most
5 stars.
This is the most professional Etsy shop. I honestly thought it was a real shop. I thought it was a real
Yeah.
store. I was about to like bring down some diamond jeweler exchange because that's what the logo looks like. Let's not pretend. The logo looks like you're going to Jared or something like that.
I mean, Etsy's got some like pretty legit stuff. It's been around a while. So I mean, they've
get
made it
that.
to the point where like it's very official now. Like
I can't believe.
I'd rather buy from Etsy, some like Etsy store than, I don't know, Jared.
Yeah, but now I'm totally confused because I didn't know Etsy was just like, yeah, we can, nudes are fine. Right? Now I'm just kidding. You know what? Before I was like, oh, this is just some website for fancy jewelry. But now that I know that it's Etsy, I'm like, wait, what? Well, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure there's a honey coupon code out there for.
There probably is.
There probably is.
You gotta love it.
And then the next thing on this list was this, which is a bronze hand throwing up the horns.
That's more, I think, along our line.
I love you, bronze finished table sculpture. Nothing about that says I love you. It is literally a dude throwing up the horns.
The 8-year anniversary gift is bronze and pottery. The 7th for last year was wool and copper. And
Well, we don't want that. That's
No, don't
wool
want
and
that.
copper. That's garbage. That's garbage town.
Yeah.
Bronze, though, they had a whole age based off of this nonsense.
Yeah, bronze.
So if you want to send us your bronze gifts,
Yeah.
we will accept them.
Yes.
Like, you know when people bronze their baby booties? You don't need that. Send it to us. We will melt it down and make something cool with it.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Yeah?
speaking of well, not really speaking of anything we were talking about. I was just gonna
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah.
do you remember when I brought up Bill the plumber?
Maybe?
So I'll refresh your memory. So
Please
back
do.
maybe like a year or two ago, Bill the plumber was gonna come over, fix a dishwasher or some shit. And
Okay.
he was like, I'll be there at like 10:30 a.m. I'm like, all right. I normally don't get up till 1, but I'll wake up, whatever. Get up 10:30 back then. No Bill the plumber. Hour goes by. No Bill the plumber. Text him. Hey, Bill. You coming? No response. Get to 12:30 and Bill the plumber calls me on the phone and says, "Hey, I was feeling bad, took some of that NyQuil. I just passed out, just woke up now. And I could be there now, or like I could reschedule." And I was like, all right. So that was my first experience with Bill the plumber.
Wait, did he come there now or did you reschedule?
That was a few years ago. I don't remember. Something happened. He fixed the dishwasher though. So I mean, he did what he had to do.
So now you're like,
so
I
now
obviously want to use Bill the plumber again.
Right. So
Right. Right,
call
okay.
Bill the plumber.
Wait, how do you know is Bill the plumber? Did you find him like the yellow pages, or how did you find Bill the plumber?
Bill the plumber is just like the landlord picked him out. He likes Bill the plumber. I don't give a
Gotcha.
shit. I don't have to pay for anything, so I really don't care.
Understood.
It's like,
Understood.
Listen, if you want to, it's like, listen, as long as the thing gets fixed, I don't care. Except for now. Because, okay, so now Bill the plumber, he's like, hey, I'll be there at, I think he was going to get here at like 1. All right? So I'm like, all right, a better time. 1 rolls around, no Bill the plumber. Text him. He's like, geez, things going way too long today. Let's make it like the Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm like, all right. Rolls around. Bill the plumber, not here. I'm like, hey, Bill, where you at? And he's like, there's another thing going on. I gotta have to make it like over the weekend. They'll be good. So I'm like, all right. And he's like, I'll just text you. So
What
Friday
is he
rolls around.
repairing?
There's a faucet. So it's like a drip. Our faucet was dripping.
Gotcha.
So all I had to do was like put a new one in or whatever. Apparently it takes like 40 minutes. All right, seems pretty easy. So wait around. Nothing. And I'm like, all right. So then I text him over the weekend like, hey, you know what? You could stop by Saturday. No response. I'm like, hey, actually, you know what? Sunday I had plans, but now they're canceled. No response. Monday rolls around. Bill texts, says, hey, sorry, I was kind of busy, but how's Tuesday? 1:30 work? I say, great. Sounds good. 1:30 rolls around.
How?
It's no Bill the plumber. So I text the landlord and
Why
I say,
do you put
hey,
up with this? I would have learned to do it. I would have gone to Home Depot and asked a man and been like, look, I don't know what I'm doing. Can you help me? And then come back home and just done it myself.
Then I said, Bill, does Thursday work? And he said, tentatively, yes. And I said, all right. And then he said,
tentatively, yes.
by the way, Bill the plumber uses a flip phone still. He doesn't use like a phone. Then he texts.
I didn't know that my dad was your plumber. That's crazy.
He's like an actual meatball man. So he texts.
No.
Here's what he said, word for word. 1:30 or after, 95% of the time, I'm done working by 1, and then I hit the bar.
What does that mean? He hits the bar. The bar?
I think it means the bar. But he said the bar, period.
I want to let you know that every time you were telling me a story, when you were saying back years ago when he was like, oh, I drank some NyQuil and I won't be able to, or when you're talking about all the times he's missing it, the entire time I'm like, nah, he's just getting drunk. And I don't even know this guy. I'm well aware that's what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, I like it just for the stories now, which is why I didn't care. I was like, this is great to talk about. So then I text the landlord, and I'm like, hey, so the plumber said he's going to hit the bar, and he doesn't show up. And then he called him, and then finally, Bill the plumber was like, hey, I'll be there tomorrow, 1:30, 100%. And you know what? He showed up at 2:15. And he got it done. So, thanks, Bill.
I can't imagine what that phone call between the two of them was. Like, Bill, why are you telling my tenants to go into the bar?
He was probably just like, I got it. Don't worry, I got it. It's like, sorry, I'll be there. So, yeah, that was a fun time.
You know the weirdest people.
You running any weird people this week?
Me? Yeah. Oh my God, no! I made terrible life choices this week. I decided to take, like, you know what? I'll take some of these brand deals. You know how that be. I'm like, I'll take some of these brand deals, and then like everything was like, and it's all due the same day, and I was like, no. So I've been editing till like 2 a.m. some nights. Last night I was up till 5 in the morning editing a thing. My whole soul is like ruined. Yeah. I was like, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this.
It was just like, you're like, man, I think I'm getting my schedule back in order.
No, it was not. Well, look, it's not my fault people miscommunicate. One of them was like, yeah, this preview is only available till Friday, so you need to play it by Friday. I was like, yeah, all right. So I did that. And then I got an email Saturday afternoon that was like, where's the video? I was like, what do you mean? Like, you're supposed to have it done by Friday. I was like, you said play it by Friday. They're like, no, the preview ends Friday. I'm like, yeah, the preview ends Friday. So I played it. They're like, no. Yeah, the preview ends. I was like, what do you I think we're not using the right words here. So I got home from my dad's birthday yesterday. My dad turns the big 7-3.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and we ate carrot cake, and my mom gave him 2 cards. One card was about joints, but like, you know, the ones you roll, which is hilarious. Yes. And the other card was like a very sweet card. And then it almost made both my mom and dad cry, and I was almost, you know, like when you're a kid, you're like a little disgusted by it. You're like, how dare you love each other, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know that thing where you're like, ew. I had that again, and it felt real good. I was like, oh, we're a family. I was like, I'm disgusted by your love.
We're a family.
Like, ew.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and then we just like, I don't know, chilled, I guess. My mom was like, so I know you like to move a lot, but you keep saying how you want to move into a smaller place. But I'm just saying, what if you stay where you're at and then you use your spare bedroom as just storage? Because I know you're not using it for anything. I'm like, I'm really not. It serves no purpose. It's like, you can use this storage. I'm like, the whole point is I'm trying to get rid of things. I don't want storage. And so she's like, well, okay, let's look at other apartments. So she just brings out the computer and starts looking through apartments. I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, it's a moot point. Like, none of this matters right now. And she's like, well, we'll just look through it. Come on. So we start looking through apartments, and she's like, well, this one looks nice, and this one looks nice. Oh, but you don't want this one. I'm like, well, how do you know I don't want that one? She's like, it's too low. It's too low of a floor. You're not going to like it. I was like, well, if the view is good, I might. And she's like, this is street access. Someone can just walk into your home. I'm like, okay, Mom.
They'll be walking in all the time.
Like, so why are we bothering to do this right now? And so she finally looks at me and she goes, you know what? You're right. I was like, wait, we spent an hour looking at apartments. I was telling you the entire time it was unnecessary. And you finally are like, yeah, you're right. So,
I'm glad we did that.
Yeah, I'm glad we did that. My family has a lot of that, where my mom and dad will be adamant about a thing until suddenly they're not. They'll be like, a great example is, for 2 years, my mom has wanted to go to Yosemite. Right? She's wanted to go and see the wilderness, all these different things, and for 2 years, my dad's like totally cool with it. And for 2 years, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm fine. Let's go. And, things happen where, like COVID, for example, things happen where we just can't.
Right.
So my mom booked stuff for May next year. And then yesterday, my dad was like, I don't know. My mom was like, you don't want to go? I mean, we don't have to go. I don't need to go. But, like, I just want to kind of see it. I'm like, we've been planning this for 2 years. If it wasn't that important, why are we doing it?
I don't want to do it anymore.
That doesn't matter. I was like, well, why are we doing this? If no one wanted to go, why are we still trying to do this? I was like, do you want to go? If you want to go, we'll go. She's like, I don't know. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, so it was a fun day with the family.
Of course.
You know how it'd be when you're with your family. And yeah, and then I came home and immediately was like, now I have to work. And I worked all night and my whole body hurt when I was done. I went to bed at 5 a.m. and woke up at 2 p.m. and then had a email that was like, you have to do 3 more edits and then you can upload. I'm like, cool, so cool. So I did that, yeah.
That's what I don't miss. Is I'm not a big video editor. I don't like.
You know what? I can tell that.
That's my least favorite part of YouTube. It's
mind numbing.
Yeah.
If you've never had to do it, it's mind numbing work. It's so boring.
There's some people where it's like they're like, dude, yeah, I love video editing. I do my own twist on stuff, whatever. And like, I just don't like it. That's why even if you go back, you watch my old Machinima videos, there's always those scenes where I like Microsoft Paint draw shit, and that's me just being like, I don't want to edit this, so let's draw it, slap it in. Like, I can't stand. And then there's some people like, just hire an editor. I'm like, I can't do that. If I hire an editor, they'll be like, this isn't a Crendor original, right? This is like
you're an artiste. People don't get it.
It's like hiring someone else to do your art. You can't do that. So I'm either I'm gonna do it.
Actually, a lot of artists do that. Actually, many artists do that.
That's true, but I don't agree with it. That goes beside. That's aside, like morally incorrect for me.
Can I tell you something? I'll never forget. Years and years ago, I went with my girlfriend at the time to Alcatraz, and at Alcatraz there was an art exhibit, and we were like, "Oh, neat! Let's check it out." And it was by a Chinese dissident who I think was in prison somewhere, but the art was his, yet everyone doing the art was not him. And I can't tell you how much that sounds like what you're talking about. Where they were like, this is all his artwork. And I'm like, but how does he do it? They're like, well, he gets on a phone call and he tells these other people to do it and then they do it for him. And I was like, how does that work? And they're like, he's a genius. I was like, what? Admittedly, it was gorgeous. It was beautiful sculptures and stuff, but I was like, is it a him though? Is it like his work? Or is it these like 4 women who are doing all the work and he's taking the credit? That's all I'm asking. Is what is going on here? It reminded me of that.
Maybe I do need to do that. Maybe I've been missing out. Like, okay, for example, what I realized from doing all this is that I love writing the script. Like, I love making my little thing, being like, I'm both thrills. I like voicing. I like writing. I like marketing. I love everything but the editing. I don't know what it is. Even like filming. I enjoy filming the stuff too. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fun. But once it's the actual editing part, I'm like, ugh.
What people don't understand, like as a person who's had multiple editors, what people don't understand is if you have a vision for, like most of the time, I'm going to say this, I'm going to mean it. Most people on YouTube don't have visions for things.
Like, all right, so what do the kids want? You want words on the screen, all right? You want some funny noises like, hey, guys, what's going on? And they take that clip from the stream and they put it into a highlight video, and it's just like the generic music going like, doop, 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 doop. And they're like, hey, guys, what's going on? And it's like, and it's got words on the screen so your ADHD brain can process it all. And then it's like, whoa. And then you're like, whoa, that was a crazy highlights video. And then they're like, make sure to subscribe and hit the button. And it's just, there's no like soul in it. It's just everybody's got the same shit, but it doesn't matter because everybody watches it. But you don't get that, like, you don't get the personal satisfaction.
Yeah, I get it. I completely get it. And that's like, if you are like me and you have to create a thing, which is weird to say, like you have to create something that you know is going to have your name on it. I feel bad for every editor I have. Literally, the editing process isn't like, all right, here's some videos, go edit. It's literally, all right, before you go edit this, this is my vision and what I want this to be. And let's tell a story. And here, maybe we should edit this part, but change this thing and cut between 23 seconds and 27 seconds. We don't need that footage. And then, okay, his audio is a little bit different from my audio, so we could like even that out. Oh yeah, I'm a taskmaster when it comes to editing. And I'll let you know, on the video we're working on right now, we're on version 8. And I'm just like, God. No, that's not. But the thing is I know that I could edit it all the way I wanted, but it would take me 4 hours on a day when I have to like do 80 other different things. I simply don't have the time.
Yeah.
But what ends up happening is I'll have someone else edit it, and then I'll probably put in that 4 hours in a different way, where I'm like, all right, oh, no, that's not what I wanted. You know, it's so dumb. I'm like,
Even with me being like, I hate the editing part, it's like when I would make like a well-scripted, edited video, and then the thing that I wrote kind of like comes to life in that video, and you finally put it up, there's like that satisfaction of like, I did it. I brought my idea to life. I brought that little brain fish to life, and now everyone else can see what was in my head.
If they see it. Sometimes the brain fish you nurture the most are the ones no one cares about.
That is true. And sometimes the videos you think are terrible, like when I was like, God, what was that one I made? It has 3 million views, and I remember making it and being like, this video sucks. I don't even know if I want to release it. I was convinced it wasn't good, and now it's like my most popular one. So that goes to show you. I don't know what it goes to show you, but it goes to show you something.
It's so profound of you. So profound. I don't know what it shows you, but it shows you something.
Shows you something.
Crendor 2020.
I also saw a card at Target, and it's
it shows card? You.
Yeah, like a card, like you get somebody a card for your birthday. Or
right, whatever. No, I thought you said car at first, and I was like, I've seen plenty of cars. Yeah, but okay.
And it was a card that had occupation, firefighter, $44,000 a year, electrician, $52,000 a year, teacher, $55,000 a year, financial planner, $62,000 a year, lawyer, $81,000 a year, Doctor,
False.
189,000 a year.
False.
YouTube video gamer, 500,000 a month. And then you open the card, and it says, if you wanted a better birthday gift, Dad, maybe you should have rethought those screen time limits. But hey, thanks for looking out for me.
Got him.
And then I was like, man, I've been a YouTube video gamer for 10 years, and I want to make $500,000 a month.
Yeah, if I can make 500. Here's the thing: the people that are millionaires, I don't even think they make five. Actually, you know what? There are probably a few, but most of the time,
they're still multimillionaires.
oh, of course. If I made $500,000 a month, Crendor, I'm letting you know, I'd
be gone.
I would dye my hair blonde and tan myself crazy. I would be out of control. I'd be like, "Huh, Crendor, it's me, Jesse. This is my pooch, Mr. Poochie. This is my girlfriend, Crendor." And then she'll be like, "Hey, Joe, what's going on, baby?" I'm like, "Nothing, Crendor. No, this is my friend, Crendor." Crendor, that's a weird name. Oh, Crendor, you're crazy. You're crazy, baby. Right?
And I feel like you're already like 40% of the way there. Like, you're not that far off.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm working on it. It's a work in progress.
Yeah. Once you get that, boom. It's like unlocking the door to victory.
I'm working on it. It's a whole thing.
Once you just Marie Kondo your life a bit more, you got it.
I don't think that's how it works. I think I'd have to buy more pink sweater vests and like tight white shorts.
That's
right?
That's what everybody's looking for now.
Penny loafers.
Yeah.
Like dye my hair blonde, bleach it, and then slick it back.
And then you got to become a TikTok person.
Yeah, well, obviously, I'd get replacement sparkling white teeth, and I would have like lip injections, right?
Yeah.
Her car, it's been just what's going on, buddy?
God, what would I
my
do
lips
if
were
that
so
was
injected?
I'd just be like, what happened to you? And can I have some of your money?
I would be like,
Yeah, sure, pal. But you gotta get matching tattoos with me first.
Well, what would the tattoo be?
probably my face on your body.
I don't.
I'll give you $200,000 if you stick my face on your butt.
You know? I don't know if I'd do that.
Here's the thing. College Jesse most certainly would have. Now that I know that 200,000 doesn't actually go a long way,
Yeah, like,
I gotta live with your butt on with your butt on me.
I want you to tattoo my butt on your butt.
Like what?
I mean,
When I look at your butt, do it to be my butt.
you get a decent amount of stuff for 200,000. You buy like a
Yeah, but it
shitty
doesn't
house.
last as
You could
long
buy
as a tattoo on your ass.
You could buy a
That's for
solid
sure.
house in like Kentucky or like Nebraska or some shit.
Yeah, but then you have a house and the shame of me on your butt forever.
Well, exactly. That's what comes. You have to live with the shame, and that's really not
That's what I'm
worth any
saying.
money.
If it was $1 million, maybe. All right, maybe.
Yeah.
But then, if I was a millionaire who's willing to throw around $1 million for anything, I would live dangerously. I'd be like, I want you to cut off your own finger for $1 million. I'd be that guy. If you want $1 million, I want you to go down the street and slap every person you see. Yeah, I'd be
And then you
deranged.
YouTube it, and then you put it up and be like, "Look at what I did."
Yeah. And then he'd make $1 million. Then he'd make his $1 million, and I'd be like,
Exactly.
"See,
That's the cycle.
I told you. I told you I'd give you $1 million." And then I'd disappear like a wind.
Like a wind?
Like a wind.
Like a single wind.
One single wind. So dumb. Well, speaking of wind, this is gonna be a butt joke, but I feel like it's stupid, so we might as well move on.
Hey, that's probably the best option.
Hey, everyone. If you are listening right now and you go to the bathroom, which I'm going to say is 99% of you. I'm not going to say 100. I don't know all of you. But for the 99% of you who do go to the bathroom, don't you think it's a little crazy that we in the U.S. are still out there just using paper to wipe our butts? I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
It's still a little crazy. The rest of the world is like on this water train, and you know what? So is Crendor. Crendor is now too. Crendor is spritzing his tush.
It's true. It's great.
Well, Hello Tushy is the modern bidet attachment that's here to democratize the blessings bestowed by bidets and offer clean buttholes to everyone. Right? That's what I'm gonna run on. Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you. It's my political platform. I want clean butts by 2025. Hello Tushy cleans your butt with a precise stream of fresh water for just $79. It attaches to your existing toilet, requires no electricity, no additional plumbing, cuts toilet paper costs by 80%. So Hello Tushy, it basically pays for itself. Crendor, give us some feedback. How are you liking this thing?
It's great. And when you use toilet paper, you gotta keep buying it. You run out, and then if you run out while you're on the toilet, you gotta be like, geez, now I gotta get a new toilet paper roll, and you gotta, it's a hassle. But then with this thing, you just sit there, and then it just gives you a little psh, psh, and you're good to go. In fact, it's kind of therapeutic.
I want to let you know, I now have a mental image of you on a toilet getting and then just a little smile on your face, like a little welcoming smile. And I want to let you know it's in my brain now, and I love it. I think it's hilarious. That's because with Hello Tushy, you don't wipe it all. Even the best 2-ply can't cut it when it comes to a hands-free poo-poo experience. Ditch paper products, uncomfortable chafing, and all that garbage. Dingleberries, you know how it be. Instead, get a cleansing stream of water with Hello Tushy, the bidet attachment. And Hello Tushy comes with a 60-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty. Join the millions of happy Hello Tushy customers right now. All you got to do is go to hellotushy.com/Cox to get 10% off. That's right. If you want to get 10% off, go to hellotushy.com/Cox. That's hellotushy.com/Cox. Also today we're brought to you by Honey. These days, everyone's doing their shopping online. That's just how it goes. I can't tell you what the mailroom in my apartment complex looks like because I can't get into it. There's so many boxes. It's wild. Every time I get a package, I'm like, where the hell did they put it? There's so many boxes down there. That's why if you're going to be ordering online and you're going to be dealing with all that, you might as well do it as cheaply as possible. And that's where Honey comes in. Honey is the free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and automatically tests them when you're checking out. It's so simple. It's truly a great way to save money. Honestly, I just used it this week to buy some Xbox and PlayStation accessories because the new Xbox and new PlayStation are coming, and I'm excited. So, yeah, I used the codes to buy some cool stuff this week. And you can do it too. Here's how it works. It's very simple. To get Honey on your computer for free, 2 easy clicks. Once you've done that, at the end, obviously, we're going to drop you a link. Once you've done that, you can get access to all of these cool coupons and promos that exist out there for something like 30,000 supported websites. And when you go there and you go to check out, all you have to do is click apply coupons because Honey's going to pop up and give you all these options. And you just click apply coupons and you're good. Within a few seconds, Honey's going to search for every coupon out there. It's going to find all the codes that work and then put the best ones in your cart. You're going to save a bunch of money. On the stuff this week that I bought, I saved $23. That's $23. That's a good lunch right there. That's a good big lunch. Honey has found over 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings. Honey supports all kinds of retailers from tech to gaming sites to fashion brands, even to food delivery. It's simple. If you have a computer, Honey should be on it. Go to joinhoney.com/Cox. That's joinhoney.com/Cox. honey.com/Cox. It doesn't matter whatever browser you're using. They are there for you. Once again, join honey.com/Cox. Now let's go and shop. We got something this guy with Crendor. Crendor, how's that traffic out there?
Oh boy, traffic. You know, sometimes I like to do the normal traffic. Other times I like to use this segment to talk about whatever I want. And today, I'm going to use it to talk about oranges. Oranges, I think, are back in season, and I bought a couple oranges. They taste pretty good, and I feel like they're a winter fruit. At least that's what I've heard, but I'm not like 100% positive. Oranges in season.
I can't believe you're doing this. You're a monster. You're a monster. Your propellers are slowly fading. You're a monster.
I was right. Buy oranges between November and January. Wow. No wonder I wanted to get some oranges. Dude, get that vitamin C, but that's not all. They've got more than that. They've got...
my whole body.
Other good things for you in them, so eat your oranges. And there's some cars out there. Back to you.
Oh my God, my arms. All right. Let's go to weather. Where are you going? Are you taking off? What is happening to you right now?
A little bit. I was going to the YouTube comments to find a weather request because I know somebody had a crazy one.
You have like a little, like mechanical mini plane.
There it is. Somebody said weather request. My old hometown of Porlasson, Iceland.
I'm sorry, what?
Let me give you a
When you say old hometown, did you mean like old home? That's an old ass name. Thorgan, Iceland. What the hell? How is that? I mean, if it didn't have umlauts and shit, I would imagine Porlascorn? But it literally is
Porlascofen.
There's got to be a translation for this. How do you say this? Internet. What's the point of you not?
Is there like a thing? Porlascofen Wikipedia. Do you got a thing? No, it's got to be somewhere. It's got to be
pronunciation.
What if I just
pronunciation? Yeah. Pronounced. What the hell?
What?
That is not a P.
What?
What?
What is it?
It is. Thorlocks.
What?
Thorlocksofen?
Forlocks?
Hold on. Someone's about to pronounce this for me. Hold on. What the shit?
Like what? Forlocksov. That is not a real thing.
That's not how that works. You can't do that to us. They set us up for failure. You can't do that. That's so rude. That's rude as shit.
What the shit? All right. Well, Forlocksov. That
even the translator doesn't really know how to say it.
He's just like Forlocksov. I don't know. I can't even find it in the weather.com. I feel like half these places are just made up. I did find it in AccuWeather, and the AccuWeather says Thorlocksofen. So is that the actual one? Is that like the English translated, like Thorlocksofen?
Well, that's what I thought it was. That's what it looks like in English, but clearly it's pronounced Thorlocksof.
I put that in the weather thing. All right, we're just going to the AccuWeather today.
Okay.
Whoppy. Thorlocksofen. Weather 38 degrees. Real feel 27. Air quality fair. Wind east northeast 11 miles per hour. Wind gust 14 miles per hour. Current air quality
generally acceptable for most individuals. However, sensitive groups may experience minor to moderate symptoms from long-term exposure. Today's weather.
To what?
Air.
To what?
Air. Today's weather forecast.
To air?
Air quality fair. Yes. Today's weather, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Expect rainy weather Monday afternoon through Monday evening. Tonight, 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow, 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Daily, 42, 40, 43, 44, 42, 44, 39, 41, 38, 39, 40. Lots of snow and rain. Back to you.
I went to go look this city up on the internet.
Yeah.
And to me, it looks, you know how like in an RPG, they don't have the funds to make like a giant city, but they make like a small town that has like all the giant city features.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what this city, I'm looking at this place. It's crazy looking. It's like in the middle, it looks like it's in the middle of nowhere with kind of like a port, kinda. And then I'm going to say 100 houses. I can't, this is, but then like when you get closer, it's like, oh, that looks quaint. That looks very sweet. But then
Yeah.
like when you pan out, you're like, how is this a place?
Let's see.
I can't, how are people living here?
Oh my God, yeah. That's like
It's crazy.
okay.
It
so
looks
it's
like
right there.
someplace you'd live if you were like in Antarctica.
It does kind of look like that. There's like rocks. There's like a statue of a boat rowing rocks. Some horses.
Oh
There's
my
a
God, there's
random
an actual
building.
map of the entire city. Oh my God, there's an actual map. So it looks like they get tourist boats that come in every now and again. But as far as I can tell from this actual map, they have more roads for horses and bicycles than cars. They have 2 stadiums. One looks like maybe it's for horses. And they have, it looks like a little city center. But honestly, this is so crazy. Wow.
This is pretty crazy.
Who would it? I want to know the story about the person who got out of here. What was that like?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like when you went to society, when you left this tiny, small community and you made it to society, what was that like?
They do not have rocks everywhere.
Like
This
what
is
was
crazy.
what was that like when you left? Wow, it's so. Oh my God, they had like the Northern Lights and stuff going on. Oh my God, that's so neat.
That is pretty neat. Man.
I love how many of the photos are, when I look up the town, many of the photos are just of rocks, dead whales, and then a pool. Apparently they have a pool, and it is the place to be.
Yeah, that pool is that's some high quality swimming.
That's so wild. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Bless. Yeah, I keep seeing photos of the town, and it's like, yeah, so here's the town, here's the photos, and here's a big map. I found the big map of the town. So far, it looks like there are, this is not even a joke. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The fact that I can count this out, 16. I'm going to say somewhere between 20 and 28 roads, depending. I can't tell what are roads. That's all. Like that's it. The entire place.
That's crazy.
And I know I'm giving them a hard time. I've literally been to places in the States where they have one road. So, you know.
Oh, yeah. That is true.
But let me give you a hard time because the places here where we have one road look like a desert and no one could possibly live there. Here, people are clearly thriving and it looks beautiful. I still don't understand. It looks like an alien world. It looks like a different planet.
Yeah.
Crazy. There are an awful lot of pool pictures.
It is weird. I mean,
There are already an awful lot of pictures of pools.
awful lot of pools in these parts.
All right, well, let's go to sports.
Sports. Welcome to the sports desk. How's it going?
I mean, it's going. How are you? I haven't seen the scores, so I don't know if the Steelers are still undefeated, but maybe.
Lucky for you, they are, but it was close. Hey. They actually almost gave up a game-winning touchdown to the Dallas Cowboys, who are like 2-5 or something.
That's a definite Steelers thing. Yeah, if they would have lost, it would have been to a 2-5 team for sure.
Oh yeah, and it was the Cowboys' backup quarterback. God, what was his name? NFL games. It was something like Gilbert. It was his first ever game.
Oh my God.
And his name was Garrett Gilbert. And the Cowboys were actually winning 13-9 at halftime. Then they were up 19-9 in the fourth quarter, and then the Steelers scored 15 points and won. So, I
bet that was
game.
exciting to watch. Yeah, I bet that would have been great to watch. I was busy asleep, I assume.
Yep. So right now the Saints are up on the Buccaneers 31-0.
Woo!
Oh my God, Tom Brady getting blown out.
Good. Good.
Packers beat the 49ers Thursday. Texans beat the Jaguars, who did not have Minshew because he's hurt. Still has his hand that's like broken or whatever's going on. So Jake Luton.
You know what? They
played.
Did him wrong. This entire season, let him down.
Yep. Not looking good, Jaguars.
Trade him to what's the team I could tolerate him being on? Trade him to the Raiders.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, the Raiders is a
Raider.
good fit. Yeah.
Yeah. Be in Vegas. Be
Yeah.
like, come on, come all, see the Minshew.
See the great Minshew.
The Giants beat Washington. Ravens beat the Colts. Vikings beat the Lions. Titans beat the Bears. Bears have lost 3 in a row now. Chiefs beat the Panthers. Bills beat the Seahawks. That's a good win. Falcons beat the Broncos. Raiders beat the Chargers. The Dolphins beat the Cardinals. Dolphins are actually rolling. And the Patriots-Jets play tomorrow night in a battle of bad teams because the Patriots are 2-5 and the Jets are 0-8. So
Thrilled about this. Thrilled.
Should be a humdinger going
Thrilled
into
about
Monday
it.
Nighter.
Good.
And it looks like from the rumors, I don't even think this is a rumor. I think the NBA is going to be starting up in December 22nd. So the basketball.
Wow, they must really want to get back to playing again.
Yes.
December 22nd?
NBA players vote to approve NBA December 22nd start date for the next season.
Wow, really? So they're going to go like, all right, baby Jesus, move aside. It's time for basketball.
I guess basketball is actually a big thing for a lot of people every Christmas. Like, they always have basketball games. Yeah.
I thought it was college football, but okay.
Well, it's probably that
that's
too.
New Year's.
Oh, yeah, New Year's is college football.
That's New Year's.
Yeah, basketball is always a big thing on Christmas. And I know because when I was reading the internet, everyone was like, they got to have the Christmas games. They got to have the Christmas games.
You mean I have to spend the whole day with my kid? No. They got
To be fair, maybe that's their bonding time. Maybe they both like basketball. They both sit down and they're like, this is it. We're going to both watch basketball here. And then they do, and they have a great time.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like, you might be able to bond other ways. Maybe get to know your child.
Well, maybe he knows him. He knows he likes basketball.
That's all he knows.
That's all he knows.
He's like, the only thing I knew is they like basketball, and we've been doing this for 22 years.
Maybe they disagree on everything in their life except basketball, and basketball's the one time they get to sit down and have an agreement and enjoy their company before.
I don't think that room is a friendly room, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
You never know.
I hate you, and you hate me, but by God, we're going to sit here, and we're going to watch this basketball, and we're going to like it. I don't think that's how that works.
Listen, I'm just excited. The Bulls got a new coach. They got rid of their entire front office that was ass. So I'm just excited to watch the Bulls and hopefully have hope again for them. So that's good. So I'm excited.
Bless your sweet soul. And hopefully have hope.
And hopefully have hope. And that's sports.
Yeah. All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
You're looking for a big news story of the day?
I am, yes.
This no-fuss cinnamon swirl quick bread is better than any cinnamon roll you've ever tasted.
Okay, I'm willing to go down this rabbit hole. I don't know how this is the story of the week, but here we are.
There's no bake more comforting than a quick loaf. Clean up is a breeze with these one bowl recipes, which you can prepare in 15 minutes or less. It's been a long year. There's one thing everyone could use in their lives right now: comfort. And that's why Meyer Lemon Blueberry Loaf has developed by Salon's resident pastry chef Megan McGarry of Buttercream Blondie was a viral hit. Did they just promote like 3 brands in one sentence?
I have no idea what you just said. I have no idea what words came out of your mouth that made it made no sense to me.
I clicked one of their links and it took me to a Level Up Valentine's Day by giving whoopie pies a red wine makeover. What the shit?
You are in the home cook baker section of the news, and it is lovely.
This is like crazy. You know those morning shows where they like bring on somebody and they're like, teach us how to make your apple spice loaf cake, and they're like, well, what you're gonna need is a cup of apple spice and a cup of loaf cake, and you
that is where we are. Yes, yeah.
And they're like, wow, can I drink this or can I eat this with my booze? And they're like, yeah, sure, you can have booze with everything. Like, whoa,
you can have whoopie pies with any type of booze.
This is great. If you missed it, I did. Salon Foods spent the last 6 weeks baking through fall with McGarry's roster of go-to seasonal bakes. After the popular loaf, readers pivoted to apple crisp bars, which magnified the star fruit of the season, and an apple crumb cake, which served up nostalgia in a no-fuss bake. Who
is this author who 100% should be writing for anything but this?
Yes.
This is like a well-written article of utter nonsense. Of like, the seasonal fruit is the supreme star. This is like someone writing about a movie, but it's about like a cake.
Yeah, it is. This is Joseph Neese of the Salon.
I appreciate Joseph's writing. I think it's great. It's insane that this is about food, but it's great.
I just clicked on his thing here on Salon. I don't even know what Salon is. It's just another one of those generic like Kotaku sites, I think.
I've always heard that Kotaku is the salon of gaming. Yes, that's what I've heard.
All I know is they're like a PS5 review, and they're like, PlayStation 5 is going to be great, but you shouldn't enjoy it because the world is bad. And it's like, what the shit kind of review is this? I hate Kotaku. These cozy apple crisp bar. He literally just writes about baking.
I love this. If he could write me, I don't know, like you know how when you have to sometimes submit like an autobiography about yourself to a company,
yeah,
or when they promote you or whatever,
yeah.
I would like this guy to just write about me the way he writes about food. Can I pay him to do that? Because that'd be amazing.
Maybe you can.
Oh my god.
It looks like if I keep going back, he started on politics, then warped into food. So I think he just kind of.
It's been a long time. This guy deserves it.
Slowly was like, hey, instead of politics, can I just go into like muffins? Like, yeah, well, all right.
It's amazing.
Fair enough.
Oh my god.
It may be hard to believe it, but the holidays are finally upon us. This week rings in the season with the first in a new series of modern spins on classic desserts. Cinnamon Swirl Quick Bread. There's no better way to ease into the most wonderful time of the year with a recipe that will not only make your kitchen smell like your home for the holidays. He also said the wrong your. He said your kitchen smell like you are home for the holidays. We'll give him a break. But also,
maybe that's like you are home for the holidays. Maybe it'll smell like you are home for you are home at your home, but you're not at home right now.
All right, let me read this sentence with that. There's no better way to ease into the most wonderful time of the year than with a recipe that will not only make your kitchen smell like you are home for the holidays, but also require minimal effort.
Yeah, like you are, instead of, we're assuming the idea
You know
of,
what? You're right.
Yeah,
it's
like
just
it
a
being
weird
us.
sentence.
I think what he's trying to say is when you go home, it always smells a little bit better than like your own house. You know what I mean?
It's
I think that's what that
correct,
sentiment
but
is.
it just sounds weird reading it.
But I'm going to give him a pass because I wanted to write my autobiography.
Yeah. And I'll give him a pass because I'm bad at a bunch of stuff. You could spend a pretty penny on a highly processed cinnamon at the store. Yeah, or
boo!
instead, you could simply open up your pantry where you'll find everything you need to make a no-fuss upgrade to both options without leaving home. The list of everyday
We're going to do a
ingredients.
cinnamon bread with no cinnamon? What is happening?
Well, you got all-purpose flour, cinnamon, eggs, and sugar.
Oh, wait. No, so he's getting cinnamon. Where are you getting the
You're
cinnamon
getting
from?
the cinnamon. I don't know.
In his closet? Well, that's not where my cinnamon is.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this.
I have to go get cinnamon, so what kind of cinnamon do I need?
He doesn't say.
What if I just take Cinnamon Toast Crunch and grind it?
That might work, actually.
Right?
It's got to be some recipe. It's like, instead of using cinnamon, grind down some Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'm just saying.
Oh, my God. Cinnamon Toast Crunch recipe. Homemade Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch cookies. Cinnamon Toast Crunch bars.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ooh. Cinnamon Toast Crunch bread.
Oh, shit. That is. Wait, they have cinnamon
Yo, it looks
Toast
good,
Crunch.
too. Oh, my God. That looks delicious. No, that shit's going to kill me. I can't look at it anymore.
They have Cinnamon Toast Crunch churro cereal. They have churro cereal.
They have Cinnamon Toast Crunch banana bread.
That sounds good.
Oh, my God.
Why is everybody making banana bread now? That was like a thing this year.
I don't know. Probably because it's one of the easier breads, I think, to make.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Even you
you
can
don't-
make a banana bread.
Yeah, like I think it's one of the easier ones to not screw up.
Interesting.
I think that's how it's supposed to be. Or either I'm just very skilled at making banana bread.
Have you made a banana bread?
I have made banana bread's one of the few breads. I've never made a bread, you know, like a loaf of something.
Right.
But I've made banana bread, and I've made like a pound cake, which I think is the same premise, I think, as a banana bread. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's like it's that same type of shape and texture, I think.
Yeah. I think I've done that. I've made muffins and biscuits and all this stuff, pancakes, all the things a normal person probably has made. But I wasn't on that make a bread train this year. I didn't think like, well, I've got plenty of time to kill. I guess I'll make bread. That didn't last long for anybody. People were on that for about a month, and then that disappeared real quick.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, the rest of the article is just like telling you how to make it, and then it just says simplicity isn't the only reason to love a quick loaf. Like its apple and blueberry relatives, the cinnamon version fits any menu. It's the perfect starter for a boozy brunch, afternoon pick-me-up when paired with a hot cup of tea, or after dinner, a dessert alongside a heaping scoop of vanilla ice cream. If you aren't hosting family and friends this holiday season, this loaf makes a great gift that is guaranteed to liven up any boring cookie swap. It also freezes well for when you need some emotional support. Here's to a season filled with joy and laughter.
You know what? Great article. Maybe one of the best ones we've done in a long time.
Honestly, I feel like we needed one of those.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like, you know what? It's about damn time.
Yeah, we've had too many just like, Florida man yells about lettuce again. Like, I get it, all right? He's on drugs or alcohol. He's mad.
Yeah.
Let's just read about some cinnamon cake.
If he was on cinnamon cake instead of booze and drugs, things would have been a lot different.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying. Just putting it out there. Just saying.
Yeah.
Now there's going to be an article next week like, drugged out cinnamon cake fiend robs liquor store. And we're going to have to be like, oh, no.
That was good while it lasted.
All right. That's it for us. Thank you so much for listening or watching, however you're enjoying this podcast. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
Socials, we talked about YouTube. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe. Tell your friends and family about us. We're on YouTube. We're on youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast. We're also on YouTube, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. Take off the podcast part. It's all fun animations. Subscribe, like, comment over there. Also on the YouTube podcast, if you want your city to be on the weather segment, just be like, my city's boogle baggle, and then, we might read it.
We'll judge your city, yeah.
Yeah. Also, it also helps because I don't have to type in like zip codes and think of shit anymore, so that's great. And then we're on everything else: iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud. We're all over there. Also, check out our normal stuff. We got twitch.tv/JessiCox, twitch.tv/Crendor, youtube.com/JessiCox, youtube.com/Crendor, facebook.com/JessiCox, facebook.com/Crendor, twitter.com/JessiCox, twitter.com/Crendor, instagram.com/NotoriousCox, instagram.com/Crendor was taken.
Why you gonna be so different, Instagram? Why you gotta suck so bad?
Why couldn't
we
you
got
just
to
let
that
me
game
have my
late?
name?
We got to that game late.
We did. It was sad, but
Yep.
Crendor was taken.
Yeah, there needs to be a new social media platform so we can jump on that right away.
There does.
Where's the next Flip Flop or Dingles or Slurmies, right?
Open
You
your
know, like,
dingles.
yeah.
Just open your dingles and update your dingle feed.
Dingles.com/JessiCox. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be there.
That's it.
All right. That's it for us. See y'all next week. And as always, to be continued.